just wish that all of us and like my younger self knew that like these are the real complications. Like this is a lifetime commitment. This isn't like a one and done. This is going to be, you might have these symptoms, you might get sick, you may get cancer, you might, these were things that were never told to us. And so it's really refreshing now to see that there's actual evidence and proof that putting these things into your body can cause these sort of ailments, diseases, and so on.
That 29% have bacterial contamination.
My question is though, is a lot of women will message me and they hear my story and like, I love your story, but I've had implants for this amount of time and I feel totally fine. Why does it affect some women and why does it not affect others?
Now, I want y'all to know, I did not ask her to say that to tee me up. I'll explain the rest of it now. So I wrote a book about the rest of it. So everybody, as you and everybody listening, you've probably heard of the MTHFR gene.
Yes.
So that's your methylation, one of the many methylation genes that has now become very famous. And it's got a lot of funny acronyms. I'm sure everybody can make them up in their head. But that methylation pathway is, we'll just say, not very efficient in about 40% of the population. So that's one problem. That's almost universal in this group who's experiencing these issues.
That's interesting. You test for that?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't work with patients anymore who don't want to know that part of what's going on. So basically, that factor plus 3 other genetic factors and a hormone metabolism issue make up the worst possible case that I see of patient with symptoms. So just yesterday, we had a patient in the office, very young person, otherwise healthy, you would think,
Right.
my female patients, they drive themselves extremely hard. If they feel terrible, they still like get up and do everything, go to work, go to the gym, do all the stuff, take care of everybody, and they'll feel terrible. And they'll sit in front of you and they just look like they feel terrible. And so if you have limitations in vitamin D synthesis, if you have limitations in methylation, if you have limitations in something called glutathione utilization in your liver, and limitations in antioxidant pathways, and everybody knows what vitamin C is, it's an antioxidant.